Learn Somatics. Today I want to show you a movement that's going to help you improve your ability to twist and rotate through the trunk. It's called the Steeple Twist. Give it a try. Let me know how you get on. And if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to hit subscribe. Steeple Twist. To begin, knees bent, feet flat. So this one's all about rotation. So to begin, we're going to begin with our lower half. So let's cross our right leg over our left, like so. And all you're going to do is you're going to allow the weight of your right leg to draw your left leg over to the right, like so. So you're just letting that top leg draw your hip over. And you'll feel how your hips turn over now. You get this nice lengthening down your left side. From here, just come on back up to start position. And when you're doing this, you can kind of forget about your legs. Just let the weight of that top leg draw the hips over, but I want you to focus on what you feel in your trunk. Because really when we're doing this, we're improving trunk rotation, which allows the hips and legs to go over. Come on back, nice and easy. Rolling the pelvis back to the start position. And just do that one more time. We're kind of checking how far we can go without stretching. So I'm not forcing, I'm just allowing the hips to go over, and wherever they stop, they stop. It doesn't really matter. It'll improve through what we're doing. Okay, one more time, tip them over. Feel the length all the way down that left side of your trunk. You'll feel it all the way up into your upper back and possibly even into your neck. Okay, again, tipping over. Okay, that's the lower half section. Nice, easy movements. You can even do that on its own just to help free up your hips. Okay, for now, uncross your legs, let your feet be flat again. Now, let's go for the top half. So take your two hands, put them right in front of your face like so. Arms straight, elbows straight. So you're going to keep your elbows, don't lock them rigid straight, but don't allow them to bend as you're doing this movement. You're looking directly at your thumbs, your hands. I want you to keep your thumb in line with your nose in line with your thumbs as you do this. So your two arms are like a steeple. We're going to tip the steeple to the left. And then slowly come back. And again, we're not going to force, we just want to see what's there. Tip those steeple to the left, keep the arms straight, and then slowly come on back. Right, so we're actually turning our trunk as well, right? Because we're turning our head to keep in line with our thumbs, we are turning the rib cage actually a little bit as well. Again, we're just going to see how far we can go. Low effort, not forcing, not stretching. And each time we're able to go a little bit further. And the interesting thing about this is we are turning to the left relative to our hips. So this is actually the same twist as what we were doing with the bottom half. Because when I turn to the left, my hips are actually going to the right in relation to what I'm doing with my top half. Okay, let's just do that one more time. And then come on back. And relax. Okay, so we've done hips to the right, steeple to the left. Now, what we want to do is recross our legs and see what happens. We're going to retest our letting the legs tip over to the right. So again, just let the weight of that top leg tip you over to the right and see how far you can go. And that feels much easier already because I did the top half. All right, so we get all the way over and I can feel that all the way up my back, and it just feels freer up my back on that left side now. So even if your range doesn't improve, but the comfort in the previous range increases, that's progress. And the more you practice these movements, the easier it's all going to feel. Okay. Just going to do that one more time. So you allow your brain to feel that nice lengthening and twisting all the way through your trunk. Just easy twist, no effort. Nice and lazy. Unhook your legs and lay out flat. Now you're just going to compare the feeling of that left side to the right side in the shoulder, trunk, hips and legs. And just notice how that feels. And I feel quite different down that left side now. It just feels a bit more spacious and open. And who doesn't want that, right? All right, let's do the other side for the sake of being thorough. Cross your left leg over your right. And you might find one side is quite different from the other, that's fine. As you practice both sides, they'll even up. So again, we're just going to use the top leg as a weight. We're going to let it draw the other leg over to the left. And I'm letting my foot, you'll see my foot, I'm rolling onto the inside edge of that foot. And that's my limit. And now I'm going to come back by rolling my pelvis back to the floor. So the legs are a little bit, they're redundant a little bit. This is about your trunk. Again, slowly letting the weight of that top leg tip the hips over. Feel the length down the right side. And just find your limit, your comfortable limit. So we're not forcing, just wherever that, basically wherever the hips stop tipping over. Okay, we'll just do that 2 more times, get a feel for it. Nice length down the right side. And again, just notice, does it feel different on this side? Is there restrictions in a different place in your back or waist or trunk when you go to the left? Just notice. It's good to notice these things. Tip it over. Okay, and come back. All right. Bring the legs back to that starting position. Let's do the top half. Hands together. We've got our steeple, and again, nose stays in line with thumbs, elbows stay straight. We're going to tip our steeple off to the right this time, and then slowly come back. And again, just notice if it's different on this side, if the range is greater or less. Come on back. If you keep your nose in line with your thumbs, you'll feel it's not really about your arms, is it? You're turning your trunk, turning your rib cage to the right to turn your steeple. Okay, and come on back. Last time, tipping to the right, and then slowly coming on back. Okay, now before I retest the legs, so I'll just show you another slight little differentiation you can add to this. So you're going to keep your hands where they are, and you're just going to roll your head to the right, roll your head to the left, keeping your arms locked in the steeple. And this is just going to ever so slightly create a nice little differentiation between the movement of the neck and head and the ribs and trunk. Locking the ribs and arms, shoulders in place, turning the head. Let's do that a couple of times. Come back to rest. Okay, now we can put our arms down and let's retest our bottom half. Okay, left leg over right, and again, just letting those weight of that top leg tip the hips and legs over to the left, and that feels quite a lot easier. And again, as I said, if the comfort increases at the same range, that's progress. Or if the comfort increases and you get more range, obviously that's even more progress. But the goal is just to improve how things feel. It's not about getting your knees all the way to the floor or anything like that. It's about making things feel more comfortable, more easy. Again, letting the hips tip over. And slowly come on back. And I'll do one more because I just want you to feel. So when the hips tip over and you lengthen down this side, when you're coming back, feel how it's actually your trunk. It's the muscles of your trunk that bring your pelvis back to the table. It's got nothing really to do with your hips and legs. They're just a weight on the end. And then with nice and easy, just rolling the pelvis back to the floor. And we'll leave it at that. Okay. Legs out straight. So you can check in and see what you've got. So now that you've done both sides, it should be feeling quite a bit more even, left to right, and nice and relaxed on the table. So that's the steeple twist. Any rotational movements are great for just generally wringing out tension. So if you're feeling stressed, these movements are really, really helpful. That's also going to help you with running, walking, striking, anything that involves rotation. It's going to help you improve that a lot. So give that a try, see if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe.